Well, if you're starting with season 1, you have a lot of catching up to do. Good luck, it's exhausting. I started with season 1 and watched all 4 to get ready for season 5. It took me a couple of months. So I play the doctor at an infirmary at a prison where our hero gets himself incarcerated in order to break his brother out. I'm a part of his plan to manipulate me to do something for him for the escape. In the process, we sort of accidentally fall in love, and I end up going on the run with him, and at the point at which he dies, I'm pregnant with our child. That takes you up to, a lot of spoilers in there, super sorry. That takes you up until the end of the 4th season. Season 5 picks up 7 years later. So I've been raising that child by myself, believing my husband is dead.
So what was it like? I mean, like you said, it's been almost 10 years since you played this role. What was it like kind of going back into that? Was it hard?
It was a lot like a high school reunion. Do you know what I mean? Like there's all these people that you know and you love, but you've lost touch because that's how life is. And then you come back and you realize that you've all changed and you have to get to know each other again, but there's still that kind of kernel of who they were.
What was your favorite part about like reuniting with, people that you hadn't worked with in maybe a long time?
Oh God, I mean, it's such a big question. It was just beautiful to see what everybody's done. Prison Break was a huge launching pad for all of us, and I think, Rob's done such amazing work since, and he was in Mob City, that was Frank Darabont and John Bernthal and some of my dear friends from Walking Dead, and Ruckman's got all these kids and this beautiful career, and I loved watching him so much on Sons of Anarchy. Like, it's been really great to see everybody in their careers since.
So, and like in terms of the show, like we touched upon it like yesterday when I talked to you, but is there something that you're hoping, with all the, I know you said you were a little nervous kind of about the hype.
Yeah.
Because you were like, but what do you think it is about like all these old shows that people really loved back in the day, and now it's like they want to kind of revisit those? What do you think it is about that?
I think there's always when something feels familiar and it meant a lot to you. It's why you go back to the same restaurants that you liked, and it's why you drink the same wine that you've liked before. I think there are things when they work for us, we go back to them. It's possible that there's too much television on right now, and it's very hard to cut through the noise. And so I think sometimes there's so much content, maybe viewers are looking to revisit things that they loved because it's a brand that they trust, and it's a story that they trust, and it's actors that they trust, and writers and directors and everything, rather than look at the 500 new shows that are out there and just sort of try and figure out what they could possibly respond to.